Hello, everyone. This month we are going to explore the mantra of Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. This is one of my all-time favorites to use in ceremony and is actually the first mantra that I ever performed or shared in a sacred medicine ceremony when I was leading for the first time. So it is extremely close to my heart. It is one that I go back to all the time. It is one of my favorites that my sacred mentor uses all the time. And I've really enjoyed going deeper into this mantra for the purposes of explaining to you guys and exploring deeper within myself why I feel so connected and why I love it so much. So this is the green Tara mantra, or sometimes referred to as the master Tara mantra. So as we've explored in previous mantras, the Om is a sound representing the primordial. So this holding the representation of awakening that resides in all living beings. Tare is the vocative form of Tara, so it means O Tara. So this is us addressing Tara or calling upon Tara. Tu is an exclamation that can mean pray or I beg or I entreat. And so Tuttare means something like I pray to you, O Tara, or I entreat you, O Tara, or I beg you, O Tara, a means of speaking to Tara. So Tura is an adjective meaning quick or willing or prompt. As a noun, Tura would mean swift one. So Ture would be the vocative form of the noun, and so Ture would mean something like oh swift one. So Svāhā means hail or hail to, or may a blessing rest on. So the green Tara mantra could be translated to Om, O Tara, I entreat you. O Tara, O swift one, hail. So Tara is commonly thought to be the Bodhisattva or the Buddha of compassion and action, a protector who comes to our aid to relieve us of physical, emotional, and spiritual suffering. Oh, yeah, I can feel that one inside me. We usually think of Tare Tuttare Ture Soha as green Tara's mantra, although sometimes it is used as the main mantra for all the Taras, and there are many, many Taras. And as we've touched on before, a mantra is a sound, a syllable, a word, or a group of words that is considered capable of creating transformation. One of my favorite things about this mantra is that the first Dalai Lama wrote that we can call on Tara or green Tara to instantly save us from 8 particular dangers corresponding to a human problem. I want to make sure that I get all of these right. So let me read them to you. So lions, the danger of pride; wild elephants, the danger of delusion and ignorance; forest fires, the danger of hatred; snakes, the danger of jealousy; robbers, the danger of wrong views, including fanatical views; prisons, the danger of greed and misery; floods, the danger of desire and attachment; demons, the danger of doubts caused by delusion. So when we chant the green Tara mantra, we're not simply asking for Tara's blessings and help with, our problems, our issues. We're also asking to be liberated from the misery of mental delusions and negative emotions, all of these things that blind us to our true freedom, that allow us to achieve an enlightened body, speech, and mind, which is what Tara represents. So it's not only for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all sentient beings. And this is one of the pieces that really speaks to me, that in exploring spiritual practice, my practice personally has shifted from this almost religious back and forth of I pray for this specific thing that I desire to receive, to my entire existence, my entire practice is an offering. How I live, how I speak, how I express, how I think, the vibration that I'm holding, this is my own practice. And throughout life, we become more and more aligned with practice. So I want to go through the mantra again and explain in a slightly different way. This mantra is so expansive and there's so many different nuances to how it can be interpreted that I really want to give you guys more than one explanation and really allow this to sink in. Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. I lie stretched out. I reach to the liberator, the mother of all victorious ones, liberating us from samsara. So the mother Tara or green Tara or the fullness of Tara, it liberates us living beings from samsara or from true suffering or problems. So this can relate to a particular human suffering like old age or sickness or death. It might be about meeting undesirable things or aversions. It might be about not finding specific desirable objects or finding them, but not gaining the satisfaction that we thought they would bring to us. We call upon Tara to support us in taking away the suffering, which is often just a shift in perspectives. Again, we talk about those 8 fears that are related to external dangers from the elements, like the danger of fire or water or air or earth, from the dangers of other people, the dangers of animals, the dangers of things like ignorance, attachment, anger, pride, jealousy, misery, doubt, wrong views. May we liberate ourselves through the support of Tara from fears, from anxieties, from all disturbing thoughts. May we ease our own suffering. May we step into the embodiment of our true happy selves. Step into the alignment that Tara offers us. In doing this practice with her and calling upon her, we are connecting ourselves to the 3 capable beings of the Tara, which is the body, the speech, and the mind. So when we call upon her, we call upon her pure holy body, her pure holy speech, and her pure holy mind. And the green Tara is much more than the sum of its parts. There are so many layers and meanings and benefit to how this resonates and beyond just what the mind perceives. So by calling on Tara's protection from danger and from our fears, we can relieve ourselves of this suffering through our own intention and through the benefit of all beings. So we gain multiple benefits from this practice. We step into compassion. We become happier within ourselves. So Tara or green Tara is she who saves. May we each work with this sacred mantra and offer ourselves her compassion, her understanding, and allow her to save us from the suffering that we often self-impose. So if you guys have your malas, now is a great time to grab your mala. I'm going to ask that we each find a reverent position. So if you do not have a mala, you might want to go into a mudra. You might want to place hands, palms facing up on the tops of the knees. We want to elongate that spine. We're going to start with 3 intentional ohms. We'll go through 108 of Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. And then at the end, I will close us with 3 intentional ohms and 3 intentional shantis, and then I will just let it drift into silence. I encourage you to sit in that silence and feel into this, explore into this mantra for as long as you are called after our 108. So once again, finding that reverent position, closing the eyes down if you have not already, breathing in to join me for our 3 intentional ohms. Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. 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 Shanti. Shanti.